Oh my goodness. What's going on? Shout outs to everybody in the building. This Player Talk Radio. I am your gracious host, DJ Kuda. Right back at the helm of today's show. I had to oh wow, okay. I see how this works. Okay. Shout outs to everybody here, man. I know YouTube has been, I don't know. They waited until I got back remonetized to start really blocking for some reason my channel. You know what I'm saying? Which that's shit. Give me 1 second, y'all. We've been so far behind on support anyway, so it's y'all done moved on like shit. Fuck me, huh? You know? Shit. All right. Shout outs to everybody here. Good to see you guys. Whenever I guess they want to promote it, I guess, whenever people that have a wrench want to support the show, I guess, whenever y'all want to share the show, because I've been telling you guys that you guys are my algorithm, but I guess I don't know. Shout outs to Truth Only. Shout outs to And One Play 5. Shout outs to you guys. Thank you guys for the support off air. We ran into a big roadblock for the last couple of days and stuff like that, and the channel really needed support. And we're still a little bit behind, but we're here. What's going on, James? Good to see you, broski. Yeah, but we're here. It's Player Talk Radio. We are in the building. Hopefully everybody is coming back. I don't know what's going on, but we are here. So everybody, I've been catching up on some of the videos. Everybody has been covering. You dig? What's going on, Baller? Good to see you on the Rumble side of the game. And shout outs to Chris G in the place to be. Let's go. You dig? Give me 1 second. I just got hit up. Oh, okay. It's on an old video. Yeah, I don't know. YouTube is weird. Like, they got to see movement from you before they'll, I got you, James. Stick around, please. Please stick around. I got you, bro. I got you. You did? I definitely got you. I gotta get into the show topic first, though. You know what I'm saying? I got a couple of stuff I got to cover real quick and some catching up. All right, I got you, bro. Shout outs to everybody here. Please hit the like button. Please support the show, as always. But yeah, so like I said, I seen a bunch of people covering, the show, not the show, but the story about the young lady in in Tanzania and stuff like that. And I wanted to pick up where we left off because the show abruptly got cut off a few days ago, and I was making a good point at the time, and I damn near forgot the point that I was making at the time. I have to go back and see where I left off. But shit, it's a new day, and we got some new points to make, or I might piggyback off of the last show. I might go check it out and see what point I was making, because I was really about to land something home. What's going on, dude? I was really about to land something home, and then the plug got pulled for some weird reason. But we're gonna talk about it, man. One of the things that we're gonna go deep into the game is that there's a no snitch policy amongst the divestors. Ain't that crazy? There's a no snitch policy amongst the divestors. Give me 1 second. Y'all hit the like button, support the show on the way in. Hit the Cash App, hit the PayPal. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. All right. So yeah, we're gonna talk about the no snitching code a little bit. We're gonna get into that. There's a difference between online narratives versus real life outcomes. When it comes to this type of stuff. What's promoted, versus what actually happens behind the scenes. And the irony of it is, we have a multi-millionaire crypto broker, and we also have a a social media influencer. A lot of people were saying that he was getting used for his money, obviously. and she was like stocking up on purses and all kinds of stuff. A lot of the stuff was in her name. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of stuff that a lot of little details and stuff that came out. So I do got to go back down the rabbit hole with you guys, and we got some clips to cover, but we're gonna talk about it, because a lot of these women that are divestors, they want to rest in, they want to live the soft girl life. They wasn't even around for the soft girl era like we was. Talking about it in grave detail. They want to they want to rest in their femininity. Then they end up resting in their preference, and then ultimately resting in peace. They want to rest in their femininity, they want to rest in their preference, and then ultimately end up resting in peace. And the divestment thing, it's not necessarily with the brothers, but with the sisters, because they I've been telling you guys about the race loyalty. They have an obligation on their back, to stay loyal to the black community. And if you've done your history, I'm gonna tell you the truth. And it doesn't matter how much times I give y'all the game, how much deeper we go. These shows are an onion, y'all. This is why it requires your support. Hit the Cash App, hit the PayPal. What's going on, Dolomite? Absolutely, it's for sale. Absolutely, 1000%. It's for sale. They selling big coochie. Coochie is for sale. And what I want to explain to you guys is, black women. This is why I tell you, as a black American man, you're the most free man on the planet, and you don't even realize it. And this is why I need you guys to hit the like button and support the show, because it is very important and indicative that I give you the game and tell you your worth. Put a 1 in the chat if you've done your history and you know your history. Who here has done their history and they know enough history to move forward? They're not stuck. They're not stifled by race loyalty, whatever that means these days. And they're not, they know what's really going on. They're not about to be bamboozled by people who hasn't done their history. They can listen to somebody and they're like, hey, that don't sound a bit right. Hey, this is vital information for men, but especially black men. So why are the sisters destroying themselves? It's a suicide to divest in and of itself, in their case, not in the man's case, because of the position that they've been put in. And it's not suicide for them to do it just for the sake of doing it. When they do it trying to stab back at the black man or the community or whatever, it 1,000% go wrong. Because the white man, the YT man, the glacier man has put them in charge of the black community. And they make sure not to keep the black man in charge of the community. When you want to take over the community, they're the first ones in front of you trying to stop you. When you take your birth-given right to lead your people, if that's what you want to do, because if you know your history, you would understand that too. They're the first ones to try to stop you. And I'm the only original man that's to ever say that the black woman and the white man are scared of the same exact thing, a black patriarchy. If you ever heard anybody say that, you know where they got it from. They're scared of the exact same thing. They will stop the exact same thing, and they fear it for some reason. They fear retaliation. It's not in your best interest as a black man to know your history. I was around for that era too, where they only want you to know what they want you to know. Same thing as the Glacier people. Let's see who's gonna protect and look out for real knowledge. You can't get in college, so they hate it. They hate that they got to be race loyal. They hate that they paint themselves in a corner in a lot of cases. The majority of them, they hate it. They really do. It's the saddest thing ever. So we do need to talk about the difference between the online narratives versus the real life outcomes. What is promoted versus what actually happens behind the scenes. Because they're not talking realistic about it. Paris, Milan, all these people, where are the women at? And then when they do open their mouth, guess who they blame it on? You. Real talk. And what makes them even worse is that it's a you know, they put on a mask, they put on an act. And the sad part is that they don't have no mask or no act that they put on with you. So you get the real glimpse into what's going on. So what does resting in femininity and what does resting in preference really mean in practice? Not just in theory, but in actual practice. Dolomite actually gave you a really good explanation. I remember when Ashley Nicole was around here teaching quote unquote wife school, and then she turned around and pivoted, started telling women to get the bag, and was trying to teach young black women to be courtesans. Amazing. Because you had a lot of divestment women and black women talking about how they wanted white men. And they weren't thinking about marriage until they married a white man. So how image and lifestyle branding can influence people's decision more than reality? And it's not necessarily niched. You know what I'm saying? A lot of this stuff is not necessarily niched because we've impacted the real world. You know, we've impacted urban and modern society. How? I'll tell you how. So how does our women have this no snitch code? We coming off the heels of everybody reporting on Pooh Shiesty, snitching on Gucci Mane. Well, Gucci Mane snitching on Pooh Shiesty. And you have all these people that were the snitch police, and oh, this is snitching, and that is snitching, and this is this, and this is that, and Gucci shouldn't have grown up, and he should have killed them. He should have shot this, and he should have did this, and he should have did that, and oh, snitching and snitching and snitching, and they're talking about snitching. Oh, we don't like rats. We don't like that. But okay. But why don't we talk about the snitching that really counts in the black community? Why we reject a man that's getting older and changing his life for the better for him and his family? as grown men that's not even in the streets like that, because grown the fuck up. And as men that want to have families ourselves. And as men that also, feel that we have this race loyalty and this duty to stick with our race, raise up the family and improve our communities. Why, when we see that in action, it's shunned? Why? So why, when we see a lot of women right now staying quiet, and as the original men that commented created these spaces in entertainment and open spaces for black men to congregate, talk, speak about all the injustices, why do niggas gotta wait till the injustice happen before somebody decide to speak on it, instead of championing and supporting the people that are already speaking on it, but that's more preemptive with the message? Why does somebody gotta die, or it gotta come across the desk, or it gotta be a hot mess? And why, when it becomes a mess, are women who should be the more loyal race to the more loyal sex to the race, why is it suppressed? Why is the idea of social silence in the black community practiced and expressed at certain points in time? The idea of silence as a social currency. What do people gain? And what do black people gain by that? When that's practiced by the quote unquote people that's supposed to be the most loyal to the race. News says, imagine not wanting to be in nigga culture and be given the side eye because you don't want to be in Negro culture. Interesting observation. News says they're not ours. Why would they be? Well, they're supposed to be the more loyal ones to the race, because the men that they're running to is the men that put them in charge. They weren't put in charge under a black patriarchy. We've never had a black patriarchy. Feminism even tells black women that they're in charge, because our incel feminist women, they believe that they have a stern chance with the man. We never put them in charge. So they don't even acknowledge, because it never existed. They don't respect our authority. What authority? What's good, Vader? It does answer the question. Because we're supposed to be race loyal, according to a bunch of books. Shout out to Vader in the building, man. Good to see you, broski. So day by day, they tell and show y'all what patriarchy that they respect. Yet telling you to be a crash dummy and for you to be race loyal. Men are free, black men at least, if you wake up. But still, something must be under your ownership. Real talk. So in a sense, it's like, who is ours, you know? No, it's not even about bringing back segregation. The way that I'm coming at it, Vader, has nothing to do with segregation. I literally said that as a black man, you are the freest man on the planet. Dispelling any case of segregation. Segregation is race loyalty. The way that they believe or want it, want you to practice it. That's what it is. They want you to be disposable, especially for your race. They even get mad when you acknowledge that you're an American, and it's not necessarily that you're going out of your way to deny your blackness. But if you use your American status as a black man to defend your freedom, why is that side-eyed? Because it's technically not even a cop-out. It's technically not a cop-out. It's another symbolization of your freedom. See, the first thing you could give and should give to a slave, ironically, is freedom. A lot of niggas didn't get it when I was telling them this. I was like, man, the first thing you give to a slave is freedom. Let him willingly cage himself. I got you, Vader. Yeah. I've heard it too, bro. For we've, as black men, bro, we've heard this shit our whole lives. I'm just here to bring the game to my brothers and make sense of it. Please share this show and support the show by hitting the Cash App, hitting the PayPal, guys. We in the building. It's Player Talk Radio. You said homogenizing isn't all that natural. Seen homogenized milk get old. What is the thing? I'm just saying, it's like we're supposed to practice this undying, race loyalty and be disposable. Whereas, like I said, the number one thing you want to give to a slave is freedom. You're free to be a slave. People are acting like a motherfuckers was going to be a damn astronaut. Niggas ain't going to be all they can be until some pressure really put on them. The first thing you give a quote-unquote slave is freedom. So how do our women know who to play with and who not to play with? Even the incels, the ones, the quote-unquote trash of the community, the ones that get thrown away, they worried about them. So the idea of silence as a social currency, what people gain or think they gain by staying quiet. Now you have a young sister that's gone. She committed a suicide within, let me not say that word. She committed a unsubscribable thing in her own world. What's going on, Sam? And now she's gone and the quote unquote men are supposed to step in. The men are supposed to step up and become disposable again for the community. And we don't know if she put her hands on that man. Sisters love to fight. Sisters love to, especially when they wrong. Then I told y'all he got a ex-wife or ex-girlfriend on the side. It's not the first time I've seen a bunch of white men caught up that way. I never said she took herself out. I don't believe she took herself out. Y'all got to read between the lines. I'm speaking pretty clear. But I'm dropping some gems, you know? What's going on, D Chicago? I don't think he called it off neither. That stuff got to build up. You know what I'm saying? That stuff got to build up. Resting preference is cold as fuck. We made that term very popular years ago. So whether there's an unspoken pressure to maintain a narrative, even when things go wrong, the role of influencers in online spaces shaping expectations without showing full accountability is crazy. You know? Especially on the female side of the game. And what they do is selective storytelling. And it creates blind spots for people that follow them. Because these bitches will follow these hoes. They absolutely will. And believe they can pull it off. See, we got to do 1 billion shows to drill just a small amount of confidence in niggas. We got to go live in 2026. It's 11:11 p.m. where I'm at. We got to go live in 2026 to tell men, hey, give a damn about yourself, please. Niggas, get up and go to work and do all this shit. You gotta tell niggas to give a damn about themselves in 2026 and support good content. That's telling them to give a damn about themselves in 2026. Whereas the women, you gotta tell them to slow down a little bit. Ain't that crazy? And when we say resting in preference, it's just telling the difference between a personal choice versus public messaging. And when those two conflict, you end up resting in peace. I'm not going to be fucked up. I'm not going to, because I really don't give a damn about it. Because at the end of the day, it's not even a big ass deal. It's two people dating. But when somebody wants you to be race loyal and they keep bringing racism into it and stuff like that, then you start getting this type of commentary where we have to reassure you that you will rest in your preference. If you want to bring that element into the dating game, how much different dating knowledge and gambits and game that I done put y'all onto over the years? How much? How much days in and out have I gone live and strengthened your IQ and reaffirm things that you know or put them in proper context? So if you want to look at something as goofy as race and not personality, well then there you go. There you have it. The difference between personal choice versus public messaging. And when those two conflict, what happens when accountability is delayed or avoided? How does that affect your perception when it comes down to something that you're trying to do? See, women don't get that part of the game. Especially with all the rules they be enforcing in relationships and things of that sort. They don't get that part of the game. They got to come to the manosphere and get that part of the game. We got better influencers. I don't know about now. Y'all listening and supporting a whole bunch of bullshit now. So y'all forcing a lot of the real people and the real information. Y'all are indulging in the brain rot. Y'all are forcing a lot of the real people to just stop. I don't know how long y'all think we gonna sit up here and sit around and watch that shit. But we know how long a lot of the people in these spaces are gonna sit around and watch that shit. Ask me how I know. So the bigger question is, what are people willing to overlook, and what's the long-term cost of that? How much black women there? I got a reel. I can show y'all a fucking reel of black women that's lost to white men. This is the cost of going mainstream. What's going on, Dusty? Our message get bastardized. So what I'm going to say is, at some point it stops being about preference and it starts being about consequences. It stops being about preference and it starts being about consequences. But when you're doing what you're supposed to do, why would you even care about shit like this? See how that works? Yeah, you know what? Shout outs to Party. I gotta see if he pops up in the stream. You dig? He tagged me into that video and stuff like that, you know. Y'all definitely, if y'all want me to go over that video, please support the show. I'll definitely go over it. Cause that's another, I forgot I was supposed to actually do that video. And I've already got my notes together and everything, and I put today's video together. I put a lot of time, work, and effort into these videos, y'all. You did? Please support good content. Real talk. These videos take a lot of time and energy to produce. Shout outs to my stream elements. All right. Now I gotta fix my wheel. The show has been off air for about 4 or 5 days, and we're severely behind on support. So definitely let today's show count. Please hype the show. Please share the show. And like I said, please support the show. We're going to get into the game. I got you guys. Let me pick up where we left off on the last show. It was a brother that... It was a brother... where we left off. All right, give me 1 second. Let's get back into this. This nigga was promoting his QR code. A lot of people was getting it, going in on him. But we're gonna get back into it.
This young lady, Ashley Janae. Here's the thing, right? Here's some backstory to this relationship. This is a chick who moved to Miami to pursue a modeling career, right? So she moved to Miami to pursue a modeling career. And while being in Miami, I guess she became a social media influencer. I believe she's a soft life divester. Pretty much teaching other young women how to live a soft life and how to attract a man who will provide them with the soft life. Now, why this is sad? Because the culture in Miami of young women moving to Miami to pursue a modeling career or whatever the case may be, once you get to Miami and you want to live
Now it's bullshit because they're not pursuing a modeling career. Those days are over. This is why you have the internet. It makes no sense really to go to LA. It makes no sense to really go to LA because guess what? The internet. I dated the last generation of actual vixens and models. Now, people will move to LA to be in music videos and stuff like that, but that doesn't make you a model. Women have tried to elevate and destroyed the modeling community with Instagram. Now everybody's a model. You can have some stupid shit tattooed on your face and still be considered a model. Tyra Banks and all them other people was trying to gatekeep it, and look where the hell it's at now. Ain't nobody moving to no damn Miami to be a model. Nigga, they moving there for the coke. Let's be serious.
Lifestyle. What's going to happen is these young women will go after a lot of men who are tricks, men who can provide their lifestyle, right? Their lifestyle will consist of shopping.
And let me tell y'all something. People are leaving out that element. I know there's drugs involved in this shit. That's why that autopsy taking a good minute to come back. I know there's drugs involved in this shit. Let's go.
Traveling, things like that. That's the type of things women who love the soft life will want, right? Traveling, going out to eat at fancy restaurants. And the problem is the only men who can provide these women this lifestyle are simps. And
that's not true.
Telling you all, simps are the most dangerous dudes on this planet because you never know when a simp is going to snap. Because here's the thing about a simp. A simp is a man that's emotionally weak. He will deal with a woman that's not in.
That's not true. You got simps that go off of straight logic. Oh, she wants something logically to get her to stop. Give it to her. Oh my God, I gave it to her. Why isn't she not stopping? You don't even need to be emotionally weak to be a simp. And see, in a day and age right now where, you know, we've made it hard for a lot of guys to simp in urban America, the average red pill man, the average blue pilled man is plateaued. Our language is in urban America. So if you're simping, you damn near know about it. Even the women make you know about it. And guess who also feels resentment? Simps. Oh yeah, simps feel resentment. Let's go.
to him. And in order to deal with her, he will have to pay. He will have to provide a lifestyle every day, all day, every day.
And the funny part is that he didn't need to pay to deal with her. Both of them know that. But imagine when he finds it out. He didn't need to pay to deal with her. She would deal with him anyway. Black women aren't holding a gun to these white men's heads saying, hey, deal with me and you need to pay. They will do it for free. All right, so when y'all using our verbiage and our terminology, talk right. Talk right. Let's go.
As long as he's with that woman, it's impossible for him to be with that woman and not able to provide.
And that's not true. Because those women will sit around in a relationship to try to get him to spend money. Hey, let's go here. Hey, let's go here. Let's go to Nobu. Let's travel somewhere. She got to get him to agree to spend money for him to spend money. That's how it goes. That's how it goes. You did? Oh my goodness. Shout outs to LT Man on this good Sunday. Shout outs to LT Man. Great to see you, brother. As always. Welcome back. And thank you for welcoming the show back. Shout outs to LT Man. Listen, fellas. Make sure you guys are keeping yourself healthy. Make sure you guys are keeping yourself healthy. Headed to the gym. That's what a lot of men are doing right now. We're going to talk about it. A lot of men are jumping in the gym. A lot of men are taking care of themselves. A lot of men are playing video games. You know, a lot of men are playing video games. A lot of men are staying out the way. A lot of men are enjoying their happiness. A lot of men are choosing peace. When the first wall of silence came around, right before the, right in the early 2000s, like around 2002, 2003, when that wall of silence, honestly, it really in the 90s, but I'm going to just tell you about the one that I knew about when I was a teenager. When that wall of silence came around, men weren't in good shape. Technology was hitting all kinds of stuff. The world was changing. There were a slither of men, including myself. Even at the young age, looking back on it, it makes sense. That knew what was going on. A lot of men did not know what they were going to do, but they knew what they wasn't going to do. And that was the beauty of being a man at that time. It's like, listen, I know what I'm not going to do. And I choose to not do it. So for my brothers that's moving abroad and doing what they're doing, now you see a bunch of black people talking about moving to Thailand. Who y'all know did it first? Anyway. And I just upped and did it. I didn't need nobody's approval. Just a lot of stuff occurred when it happened. What's going on, Gail? Make sure you guys take care of yourself. Long story short, Choose peace. Stop worrying about broads cooking that unhealthy ass food for you. The weather is getting nice. Go for a swim. And most importantly, go to the gym. Let's go. Do you know that shit is in tandem? When you eat good, you sleep good. When you work out, everything in your life starts to get better. Your body starts to go through a cycle where it cleans itself. Especially if you've been putting toxins into your body. So make sure you guys are paying attention to what you're consuming, even when you're not around women. Pay attention to your consumption. Pay attention to your body. Pay attention to your peace. And the best way to start is to start with the gut. How you eat, what you consume. Don't cheat yourself. Treat yourself. Make sure you head over. With that said, make sure you head over to hempforfitness.com. Click the link that is pinned to the top of the chat. Head over to hempforfitness.com. Okay? CBD to protect your health and wealth. Get off of the marijuana. Or shit. Hey, look, you can mix. You can mix. You can mix. Listen. I'm just saying, if you want to get a better job and different things, I mean, there's better ways and alternatives. You don't know what they put in the weed nowadays. It's going to be a crazy ass summer. Go look at the news if you think I'm lying. The news to give you the blues. But I got some news you can use. Make sure you hit this QR code. Shout outs to everybody that just scanned the QR code. Make sure you hit this QR code. Bookmark it. You can catch up with it while you're listening to the show or after the show. Head over to hempforfitness.com and make sure to use coupon code T-Tube10 to get 10% off your order. Mention CUDA and get 2 free gifts. You heard? When you leave the gym and your body is sore, or it's leg day and your body is sore and you're like, no more, my body is sore. Listen. I tried to show y'all, man. Shout outs to everybody that hit the QR code. Make sure you, because I have to go over everything else. I gotta LT, man, I gotta reach out to you, man. And listen, if you want special orders, LT man is here in the chat. Make sure you reach out to him. But I'm telling you, like when you're sore and stuff like that, it ain't nothing. I mean, you might want to smoke a joint. Cool, But you can get some of these hemp blueberry blast gummy rings. Starting at $12.99, you can get you a big ass bag. Just make sure your kids don't get to it. And shit, nowadays, I don't blame them if they pop 2 of these bitches before they go to school. Shit, fuck it. These kids be stressed out in the schools too. Real talk. Just the shit they gotta go through. You know what I'm saying? Listen, if you don't like blueberries, I've never seen a nigga that don't like blueberries. Get your hands on some of the watermelon. Look. I'm just saying. look, it really wasn't supposed to be a black joke. But you got watermelon, you know? Stay away. Look, LT Man says stay away from the artificial sugar. Yeah. Start eating fruits. Niggas will eat the regular version of these, but won't eat the real one. You know, fruits already got natural sugars in it. You dig? Hit some of these links in the chat. Get your hands on these. And listen, if you are in America, your mailbox is not safe because they deliver. They deliver. And shit, with that 10% off, listen, look. Listen, man. Y'all make sure y'all head over to hempforfitness.com. All right? Promote that wealth. All right? Your health is your wealth. Happy Sunday to LT Man. LT Man said, good morning, everyone, in the chat. I hope everyone is doing well today. Sorry if I didn't say hi to some people. I'm driving on the expressway. Shouts to LT Man joining us on the E-Way. He said, I just want to send out my love and respect to everyone. Most definitely, man. And much appreciated. LT Man says that I suggest that everybody avoid artificial sugars and to fast at least for 72 hours as much as they can. Your body will heal itself. Absolutely. And also, too, man, you know, drink water. It's good for your skin. You know, your body does change up, you know, with spring and the summertime and everything. So make sure you guys drink water. And listen, like I said, if you guys go to the gym and, you know, you getting older, man, you know, this recovery pain stick made from pure hemp. You can't go wrong, man. You know, I would not steer you guys in the wrong direction at all. All right. Shout outs to Chris G. He said, get that ad money. Nah, man. Yo, this is some real shit. You said, man, non-hallucinogenics make me paranoid. Well, it shouldn't. Non-hallucinogenics shouldn't make you paranoid, even though there's nothing wrong with shrooms or anything like that. But, you know, you guys got to put good stuff in your body, man. I mean, and listen, nowadays, man, you will feel a lot better because of the stuff in the West, man. Especially when you're in the West. Niggas got tapeworms and shit, all kinds of, you know. You got to get as much impurities out your body as you can. You know, I mean, and then is the crazy thing is that when you eat a lot of cheap food, because we like cheap food in the West, you know, some of us have no choice. We like cheap food in the West, but it has its own setbacks, man. 1,000%. All right. LT Man says, if you want, you can put up the link later. You said, I'll just absolutely. 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 Yeah, I got to go over these prices and stuff like that just to make sure everything is good and stuff like that, you know. But I'm going to comb through them. And, you know, now that we back on air, I'm going to comb through them and then just confirm them with you. All right. Because I do got to make sure the prices match the QR codes. Because when you guys scan the QR codes or the links in the chat, you know how this recovery pain stick link is in the chat, it'll take you directly to that item. And I don't want you guys to see another price. So I got to really manually go through everything. All right. LT Man says on April 18th, 2026, President Donald Trump signed an executive order titled Accelerating Medical Treatments for Serious Mental Illness, which directs federal agencies to hasten research. Yeah, we were talking about it. They were supposed to ban CBD, and then it's back. And let me tell y'all something, man. Let me tell y'all the first thing about America, and it's in their best interest. I'm not gonna say I'm against it, because y'all already know I am, but I get it. The black pill side of me gets it. What's going on, Genesis?
What's the matter, Daddy?
Shout out to Genesis in the building. Make sure you guys subscribe to Genesis's channel, you know? Shout out to Genesis 1 in the building. Yeah, speaking of Ice Spice.
What's the matter, Daddy?
Ice and Spice, pain sticks, hot and cold. Make sure you take care of yourself before you get old.
Bust all in there.
America will sell you the disease and sell you the cure. My bad, not the cure. They will prolong the disease that they sell you to. And mental disease is real. Don't believe me? Go read the DSM-4. Because they took a lot of it out of the DSM-5. It's in people's best interest to be sedated. It's in people's best interest to not have or be in their right sense of mind. A lot of people don't understand the situation that America is in, because guess what? Your phones. I said this so many times. People was getting on me about third world countries and all this other. Man, I don't feel that shit for the most part in a lot of cases. Give me 1 second. All right. So, we gotta really put it together. A lot of times people won't know their situation because your phone is to keep you sedated. Nothing wrong with that. But then again, hey, don't say I didn't warn you or you wasn't told. Yeah, mushrooms is the way to go. I love mushrooms. Natural. They got no homo. They got penis envy mushrooms out here, LT Man said key aspects of the order aimed at addressing mental health crisis include accelerating FDA, Food and Drug Administration, y'all, review for breakthrough psychedelic therapies such as ibogaine for addiction and directing 50 million. Well, you gotta make sure these people don't lose their damn mind. Thank you, Gail. Thank you so much. Yeah, make sure you guys subscribe to Genesis 1 and subscribe to Gail at night. Shit. Gail did a great breakdown of the story also. So I'm gonna make sure I share your breakdown, Gail, because I appreciate you. Thank you so much for being a commodity. If nobody has told you, thank you so much for being a commodity. And thank you everybody here for being a commodity. All right, please hit the like button. Please support the show. LT Man dropping the game in the chat. Gail dropping the game in the chat. Gail said cheap food usually has no nutritional value. And it's sludge. It's sludge. You know, it leaves sludge in your body. And that sludge, you know, you have to, you know, like LT Man said, and we've talked about fasting and stuff like that. And shit, LT Man fasts. You know, you got to periodically keep the sludge out of your body. Or at least clear your body of the sludge that you put in your body. Because that's another part of freedom. You're free to destroy yourself. You know? My bad, Gail. I got this story mixed up. I was talking about I want them to subscribe to your channel. I got the story that I'm talking about. My bad. I'm scattered brain, y'all. I got a lot of stuff that I'm looking at right now. I wanted them to subscribe to your channel, but it was the the Poetic Flacco story. My bad. I got this story mixed up with the Poetic Flacco story. Because, you know, I've talked about it, and it's good to see you and a lot of other content creators talk about it. Corey Holcomb doesn't know what the hell is going on, and he's not being advised right, and he got lawyers and stuff like that. And again, that's another situation where people benefit off of misinformation. You'll benefit off of misinformation. We're past the age of information. Even AI gives out misinformation. Y'all need to meet Mr. Information. Don't subscribe. Don't unsubscribe. I can explain. Shit. Shit. God damn.
What's the matter, Daddy?
Yeah, you need to detox also. Absolutely, Gail. Absolutely. You need to detox. Yes. And that's what LT Man is saying. You know, he's not telling you, listen, I'm telling you to go to hempforfitness.com. You see it right there scrolling at the bottom of the screen? Hemp, no pressure. You always look at the vitals of the channel. There's always a promotion link to hempforfitness.com. But LT Man is telling y'all some real shit. Drink water. Take care of yourself. Stay away from sugar. If anything, drink watermelon juice or a smoothie. One of the best things you can buy is a damn smoothie maker. Ice, you know, you get the ice out of the refrigerator. One of the things that I love to do is I used to get they're kind of expensive now, but I used to get the fruits, like the blueberry and the fruits and stuff like that, the frozen fruits, because they already got ice on them. And you just throw them in the blender. And you can put a little bit of milk in it too. You got to thicken it up a little bit, but you can get condensed milk, but that's still more artificial sugar. So what I used to do back in the day, ironically, when I got into it, because after a while I had to stop drinking milk. I was a cereal kid. They lied to us. Milk mustaches and all kinds of shit. I swear to Enoch, Moses, and Solomon that millennials and Gen Xers are the most lied to people on the planet. We had to figure that shit out the hard way. We are the most lied to people on the fucking planet. Yeah, they lied to us. Yeah, you're right, Neil, but you know, I wouldn't say cold turkey. This is what Hemp for Fitness is for. Make sure you guys use the links and head over to Hemp for Fitness, because any type of detox or anything you do, you don't want to confuse the body. But you do want to reintroduce things to it. You don't want to eat a Burger King burger or a McDonald's burger and it's sitting in bits and pieces of it that you haven't chewed correctly. Is sitting in your intestines. Is sitting along the walls of your stomach. You know, you want to make sure you're getting that stuff out of your body. And the best thing to do, because this is the part that's not talked about, people tell you to detox, people tell you to fast and stuff like that. But what's more important when you have that burst of energy, what's more important is what you're reintroducing to your body after that. You understand what I'm saying? You want to sustain that feeling. Your body a lot of times work overtime to get these toxins out of your body. That's why you don't have energy. When you go to sleep, your body is recharging itself. It's working to get these toxins out of your body. If you go to the gym, it's working to solidify your gains. As much as I don't like to have a schedule, you have to be on, or you will be on some type of schedule. When you go to the gym, you get your gains. When you go to sleep, your body is healing. Then you're up working. The average human being, guys, spends 1/3 of his life sleep. So when we say life is short, I mean, we are not bullshitting. And with the cell phone, with doom rotting and doom scrolling and stuff like that, brain rot and doom scrolling, shit, good luck. And I'm not here to give you a pep talk, by the way. I'm just here to make sure you take care of yourself, because nobody checks in on you. Have you taken care of yourself today? So definitely, you can use watermelon, you can use fruits. There's a lot of things that you can use. Look at this, water-soluble stuff. Look at, man, look. Hit some of these links in the chat. Let me know where you at, because they mail to where you are. Okay? You got oil. And you got tea. Put that ass to sleep. All right, so if you know like I know, please hit the like button and support the show. One of the only people, if not the only person in the space promoting health being your wealth. Let's get back into it. It's Player Talk Radio. Sad story. That woman was out there in Tanzania and Africa around all them dangerous ass animals, and she was around her killer the whole time.
What's the matter, Daddy?
So I'm asking you guys, what's the difference between online narratives versus real life outcomes, and what's promoted? What resting in femininity and resting in preference really mean in practice? And not just in theory. How does the image and the lifestyle that's being promoted to these young ladies with branding, how can it influence people's decisions and the reality? How it influences their decisions, and what's the reality of it? Because they talk about horrible content being pushed to men, but nobody wants to talk about how much horrible and destructive content has mainly been pushed on women. Men are locking up like a North Star engine on a damn Cadillac. So the few that are participating, I don't know what to tell you, because men are choosing peace. Men are choosing peace. All right, let's go.
That lifestyle. So think about the mind of a simp. He's dealing with a woman who doesn't like him, and he's straight pay to play. And
that's resentment. Imagine being rich and having to go through something like this.
in Miami, most chicks who move out there eventually starts getting involved in that culture naturally. I mean, the rent alone is like 3 racks. So a chick got to come up with 3 racks every month plus live the lifestyle. And the lifestyle down there is very addictive. Good weather, beautiful restaurants, and then you could just hop on a plane and travel. So young women love it. But here's the thing, most of the men out there are scammers. So they're gonna provide a lifestyle to women who are into that lifestyle.
But here's the thing, most of the women are scammers. They can just hide it behind pussy. The whole point of calling a man a simp is acknowledging that he's being scammed. Even when they volunteer, they get scammed. It's not a good feeling.
However, it could all be fake. So pretty much they are just providing these women a fake lifestyle in order to get with them. Now, I'm not saying that was the case with this situation. I'm not, I don't know. But what I do know is this. When a woman chases after a superficial lifestyle, it gets very dangerous, because that's a woman who's willing to be with a man strictly for the lifestyle. She don't care about that man's background.
That is not necessarily true, because wives get with men strictly for the lifestyle also. The thing is that, a wife would do anything for her man. And maybe the lifestyle is by proxy. But the thing is with these women is the other way around. They will do anything for the lifestyle and not the man that they're with. Because when he goes away, the image goes away. And see, a part of it is cooperation. And the type of cooperation. Let's go.
She don't care who he really is. All she knows, he can provide this lifestyle. Women like that feeds off the flesh. Women like that attract.
It's not that she doesn't know who he really is. She doesn't care. And when she found out that she should have cared, it was too late. D Chicago, she did not unsubscribe herself. Black women don't commit suicide. What's going on, Clean Base? Good to see you, brother. Oh, man. Oh, man, my bro in the building. Good to see you, man. As always, good to see you. Dolomite says, we call that an unfair exchange of deception. Shout outs to Chris G. He said them chicks definitely scammers. Shit. Miami's the home of the scamming. Yeah, but listen, bro, sisters don't take themselves out like that, D Chicago. And they don't hang themselves. A bitch will drink a pound of Douce before she fucking. Bitch will do a pack of ecstasy before she do that. She not Robin Williams. This ain't, what the fuck? Nigga, a bitch will jump off the top of a Cybertruck before she, Yeah, it was a belt. Like, what the fuck? Like, I was just about to say that. Like, we don't look at rich shit as quality. Like, man, this is a real leather cow belt. I should use this to do something. You can't, look, bitches know, sisters know, you can't hang yourself with a damn belt from Temu and shit. You want that designer death. You want that that Lululemon death. You don't want that fucking Temu. Imagine dying off of a Temu belt. You gotta get clowned at that point. Nigga, imagine dying off of a Wish belt. You gonna wish you had a real fucking belt. I'm just saying. That Wish belt, you gonna wish you had a real belt. That Wish belt will snap. That Wish belt, I ain't doing this. Hell no. Yeah, let me see if the holes in this belt make this shit sturdy. And listen, y'all, if y'all sitting back at work or at church or something laughing at this, you going to hell right along with me. So, hey, I'm just saying. Y'all hit the like button, support the show. It's Player Talk Radio. If I made you laugh, you owe me a like. Please support the show. Hit the links. Hit the Cash App. Hit the PayPal. Let's go.
Very dangerous men into their lives, but most of them don't
That is very true, New. Most people, not just chicks, most people fail at trying to take themselves out.
care because they are playing a game. But sometimes the game doesn't end well. Now, they are saying, well, there are reports that are saying that this chick hung herself. Now,
What's going on, Dollar Washer?
I have a hard time believing that because the thing about women could go through the toughest things in life emotionally
Absolutely, Dollar.
and be okay. The chances of a woman hanging herself at 31 is extremely slim, especially a woman who is a soft or who was a soft life divester. So that story is a bit sketchy. Now, they are also saying that this was a woman who wasn't into black men.
Why is this nigga sounding African halfway through this shit? What the hell? What happened to this woman? This woman?
If a woman is a black woman and she's not into black men, more than likely she may have some self-hate issues, right? More than likely she doesn't really like.
And that's the part that y'all get wrong about a lot of these divestment women. A lot of them are into black men. Still. This is not one of those sisters that's not into black men anymore. This sister will definitely would have dated another black man. Well, she can't now, but she would have dated another black man. But let's go.
Herself. And usually people like that really needs therapy because when they don't get help, they start chasing after the wrong things. And the root of the problem is why you don't like yourself or men that look like you, right? It got to be some type of trauma going on there. Maybe it was her upbringing. She probably came from a impoverished environment and she wanted to live a luxurious lifestyle. Who knows? I mean, everybody got things that they want out of life. But the problem is some women...
Hey man, you covering it up, D Chicago. We're gonna talk about it. Cause why, fellas, black men, I want y'all to realize this. Why is there a no snitch policy for Brad? Even her family had to be like, all right. And it's the money too. Money, I ain't gonna lie. People knowing that you have money could be one of the worst things to ever happen to you. That family will come after you. Now, bad enough, even if you in the manosphere or you around this type of content and you agree with it, it's gonna make you the black sheep of your family either way. But divestment women are the black sheep of their family also. In the actual not so good way. And it looked like she had to date white men and sell her body and trick off a little bit on the side. Yeah, why are you gay? He paid them people off. I said that in the beginning. I'm like, you know, these niggas kiss ass, so just let this shit blow over a little bit. But anyway, yeah, her family probably never approved of this or how she went about it. Because they know. So, I'm not saying nothing. I'm not telling people to go after that white man. I'm not telling people to do nothing. I'm just telling you, I'm just reporting the story. Ain't nobody defending shit. I'm surprised you not defending the sister. Like, what the fuck? Your lady be taking control of your account. I thought she would have been on the side of the sister. I mean, hopefully I'm talking to D Chicago. You never know. But let me tell y'all something, man. They try to blame it on the manosphere. The manosphere is just saying rest in your preference. It's not our problem or our fault. As the manosphere should. But I'm going to keep it a thou with y'all. The average black man is saying it too. The average black man is saying it. The average man, honestly. The only man that really didn't come out and say nothing is the white guys. I see the Mexican man say something. I said, damn, okay, well, shit. The sisters are quiet for the most part if they're not blaming black men. Because they jump right back into slavery mode when shit like this happens. Yeah, the Glacier Man, yeah. Shouts to Party. The Glaciery. All right. All right, please hit the like button. Please support the show. It's Player Talk Radio. Let's get it.
Will go after men that they are not into in order to live that lifestyle. Instead of attracting a real man, some women be only focused on the lifestyle. So all they care about is, I gotta find a man who can provide that lifestyle. I don't care who he is, okay? And I ain't gotta be physically into him. That's why
it's a mannequin, basically.
You will hear some women say, I ain't got no type, because she doesn't care who is willing to provide the lifestyle that she desires. So she already got a type. But again, when a woman got a mindset like that, she's playing a very dangerous game. And this is a situation where a lot of these young women who are chasing the soft lifestyle, they could use this as a lesson that in life, anything that you want in life, you have to put in the work to get it. Life ain't got no shortcuts. Now, some people feel like they could take a shortcut route in life. That's why you got scammers. And that's why you got women who are selling their bodies. Because instead of putting in the work to really attract quality, they rather take a shortcut route and use their body for monetization gain when your body should be sacred. You got to be careful of the type of energy that you put out to the universe, because the energy that you put out is what you will attract, right? So if you put out bad energy, you will attract bad characters to your life. That's why I tell you guys all the time to live righteous, to put out positive energy, to love yourselves. Stop chasing after the flesh. Stop feeding off the flesh. Stop chasing instant gratification. Fellas, if you want to attract a beautiful woman, work on yourself and put good energy out there, and you will be able to attract a beautiful woman without having to pay a woman to pretend like she likes you, right? Because what you're doing is lying to yourself, knowing damn well this woman is not into you, but you're gonna pay in order to trick your mind that she likes you. That's not a good move, right? And that's why men like that are very dangerous, because one day they probably gonna snap. And for the young women, if you chase after a lustful lifestyle, if you want to be with a man who is going to buy you things and all that, you have to make sure that you qualify for a man like that, or else what's going to happen, you will attract a bunch of scammers, a bunch of men who are pretending like they can provide you with that lifestyle. And when you look at Miami, it is the home of those men. A bunch of men who is walking around acting like they got the world of money, but it's just a front for the types of women that are out there. Women who are for sale. And you know what's sad? The average chick that moves to Miami end up in that lifestyle. So look, I'm just saying, again, like, RIP to this young woman, but this right here is just sad. Hopefully her family do get some justice, and I do hope that young women could learn from this situation, because this is a very sad situation and it's not worth it. It's not worth it. Chasing after a superficial lifestyle is not worth it, because a lot of these women will chase after the lifestyle and end up with an older simp who they are just using, and one day he might realize, like, you're just using me, and he might snap. So ladies, be careful out here.
I mean, that's what
but
happened.
please leave your thoughts in the comments. Let me know what y'all thought about this. It's your boy AQ. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm out.
If you haven't
All right. Hold up.
yet, go get you some of that merch. Y'all already know.
Okay. Shout outs to AQ, man. All right. Give me 1 second, guys. It's a couple of angles we can go at the moment. Let's do this one. We got another angle that we can attack this. All right, y'all hit the like button, support the show. Let me get rid of this window. I got too many windows open, yo. Oh my God, it got rid of the wrong window. Hold on. Listen, there ain't no winning with y'all, these Chicago. If we stick up for the man, oh, we're gay. That's how I know your lady got a hold of your account. If we stick up for the man, oh, that's some gay shit. If you stick up for the ladies, now y'all simping. Pick a side, man. Y'all wait till somebody pick a side and just say the opposite. Not making no sense. All right, let's get into this.
I just
Going down this rabbit hole. Let's go.
left my job with no backup plan, and I'm going all in on myself. Whatever that means, I don't even know what that fully means yet, but I know that that is the only plan that I have. I have about 1 month worth of living expenses saved up that's going to last me over the next 30 days, and then after that, I'm screwed. So this is my journey. Today is day one. I'm going to be showing up every day so you guys can see me make it.
As a man, I used to think love was about climbing as high as I could, becoming as successful as possible, and then picking the best partner who'd accept me.
Yeah, right. Keep dreaming, loser.
The best woman I can afford. But then what happens if I keep climbing?
You're getting good looking.
Now I'm
Now, there was an original video of this, and I don't know where it was. Hold on. Okay, I guess it was. All right. Yeah, this is a channel called Divest. But I think it's a rehashment of this video, but let's go.
starting to afford more elegant women. Am I going to trade her in?
But I helped you get there.
Or what if life knocks me down a few levels? Is she going to leave me and say,
I'm out because you can't afford to keep me anymore.
and yeah, I get it. That's often what happens. A guy levels up and switches partners. Or he loses money, and she leaves him. So how do I win at love?
White man refers to black women as lower class. He did not say lower income class, he said lower class. Which means he views black women as dead last in their dating hierarchy. The white cartoon has a nervous look on its face as it's holding onto the blonde low income class cartoon. What do you think this means? No matter what a black woman looks like, her education level, income level. According to the white man, she is still beneath blonde white trash women and can never switch places with them. Even the Hispanic or Asian woman in the middle is above the blonde white trash. The point of this video is to think, are divestors dumb or are divestors stupid? And yes, this is one of those babble videos.
Really? Never once did I say that men who look like you don't like women who look like you. What I said.
And look at these divestment women because they all have a look. All right, if you had that gut feeling and you're like, man, why do all these bro? They all have a look. Let's go.
Said was, men who look like you love women that look like me. And if you do not believe me, please read up on your history. Please read up on India, the playground to a European wealth. Their men were over in India so much, the women got jealous. The men were in India so much they weren't coming home to their wives, that the women started going over there trying to figure out why their husbands was in India 10 months out of the year. There are a lot of countries where if you go, you will see a lot of biracial babies mixed with white. But there are not a whole lot of white men. White men love women of color.
Reasons why white men pursue black women, and this is like
yay and nay. It all depends. Position. What's going on, Bronze? Hold up. Shout outs to Bronze Flat Power God in the building. Shout outs to everybody over at Rumble. Shout outs to the 18 people in the building on YouTube. Make sure you guys hit that like button coming in. Please support the show. Average view duration is 15 minutes and 29 seconds. Please support the show. Hit the Cash App. Hit the PayPal. Let's go.
Part 3. Another reason is white narcissism. They have a racial superiority and feel that other races are inferior. So they go and they find a black woman to serve them. Some white men pursue black women because
a lot of times too, they would take the fake feminism over the real shit. They'll take the fake feminism over the real shit because they're amused by the fake feminism. Black feminism doesn't affect white men. Never did. Let's go.
they're bored. They are bored of their conventional, traditional, and usually Christian lives, and they want to spice things up, so they go pursue black women the same way you would go to an adult store and pick out a new toy to play with. Some white men pursue black women because of wagers or bets that they make with their friends, trying to—
This broad don't know what the fuck she talking about. Black men aren't less desirable. Black men aren't less desirable. Black men is up there neck and neck with the white man. I'd say he's a strong number 2. But depending on where you go as a black man, you'll be number 1. But even that doesn't matter. It's all about who you choose and what you're trying to do. So none of that shit matters at the end of the day. And black men are loyal to the race. So getting shamed when you're practicing race loyalty don't work really well.
To see if that person is able to score with a black woman, and they will either get brownie points or they will confirm whatever stereotype or bias that they have about black women. Now, each of these are nuanced and deep-rooted and absolutely horrific, but they do happen.
You're gonna know a white man likes you the same way that you would know any other race of man likes you. Eye contact.
Black men are desirable, D Chicago. You have to leave the States to realize what you're talking about. Like, actually leave the States. I don't live in a fantasy world. I'm in Asia. I can speak on it. Yeah, we're like a strong number 2. We're like a strong number 2. Cause they kiss white ass. I'm everywhere on the four corner, even in Antarctica, the Eskimos they kiss some white ass. And then niggas, after a while, they just accept defeat. They just accept defeat. What's going on, Ghost Man King? All right, let's get it.
Is he approaching you? Is he asking you questions, showing interest in you? What's the distance in between you? Are his feet pointing to you? That's a huge factor. Does he try to touch you, like on your arm or your shoulder? It's all the same as.
And this is the thing, because even the Glacier Man knows letting them get away with everything that they want is not even a good relationship. Doesn't make the relationship good at all.
The race. Let's talk about dating white men as a black woman. If you're a black woman who only dates black men, this video is not for you. You can keep scrolling. If you're this video is not for you, keep scrolling. Now that we've gotten that part out of the way, I will make a disclaimer. This is just purely based on my experience. I have dated several white men in the past.
Let me interrupt the babble for a few seconds.
We can tell. The women that date white men have a look. Alright? We can tell. And respectfully, because I don't even really mean to be talking about interracial relationships like this. It's like, bro, date who you want. But let's get it. Let's go.
Is it just me, or do those white men just look like random white men and vacation employees she took a picture with? They look like her gay white friends during her college acting classes or employees at some tourist attraction, but we know divestors love to lie. Continue.
Now time for the quiet part that no one wants to say out loud. There's a few things that you need to have in place. First, you need to be in shape, you need to be feminine, you need to be classy. If you don't have those 3 prerequisites, I'm sorry, I can't help you, okay? Now notice I didn't mention anything about your skin color because it really doesn't matter. Okay, so let's move on to the meat and potatoes of the conversation. You need to identify if he is fetishizing you or if you're really his type. And this is how you're gonna do that. First, you need to ask him if he's dated a black woman in the past. Okay, this is very important.
That's the dumbest thing you can ask. The dumbest thing you can, have you dated a black woman in the past? What a way to kill the mood. Have you dated a nigga in the past?
Now, if he has only dated white women, you're his first black girl, that's a red flag. If he's only dated women outside of his race, but he's never dated a black woman, that's a yellow flag, okay? We want...
How can she Breck? You're his first black girl, okay.
The white men who, they love black women, and you're their type. That's who we want to go for,
That's
okay?
what they call it.
That's how you're going to tell what kind of white man you're dealing with.
Wow,
you're going to listen to how he
man?
compliments you. Does he talk about your skin color, how dark it is, your lips, your body, and all those red flags? He's got to go. No, you don't want that kind of white guy. Now, if he compliments your hair, that's okay. But the type of white guy that you want to go for is the type that's going to help you take your sewing out, help you take your braids out.
He said help you take your sewing out, help you take your braids out. First of all, ma'am, if he complicates your hair, he's low-key leaning on you and making fun of you. I don't think I don't think your goofy ass get it. But continue, please.
When you tell him that it's wash day and you can't hang out, he offers to come over and help you wash your hair. That's the type of white guy that we want to go for, okay? You want the type of white guy who's going to advocate for you, he's going to be protective of you, and
he helps you wash your hair. Jesus Christ. Oh boy, it's gonna be a long ass day, y'all. Please support the show. God damn. LT Man says, all I have to say is that all the black women I've noticed that either dated or married a white totally, and see, if you can pick up on this, LT Man, do they think they're fooling? I told y'all there was this shirt that this guy put out a while ago, and it says, "I want the same black man. I mean, the same black woman that the white man gets," which was a tongue-in-cheek acknowledgement that it's like, listen, it's in the air, but they don't care. That they know. They wait and they save that type of behavior for the black man. He said the laugh track is so appropriate on this video. Yeah, it's growing on you, huh? It's only a matter of time. Let me stop. What's going on, Spawn? Yeah, but they dropped the act, and that's the thing, LT, man. They can't naturally be themselves, and a piece of them is living in hell, and it's almost hilarious. Shout outs to Chris G. It is almost hilarious. The thing is though, is that we and they know that. And it's like, okay, well, why would you indulge in a relationship and be so deep in it and you can't even be yourself? That's like getting to the finish line, but you got to be fake to cross it. You want to cross the finish line as yourself. That's like getting rich, but you can't be yourself. You know? I was listening to a rich man talk the other day, and he was like, you know what's fucked up? I'm rich, but listen, if I lose my job right now, all of that shit gone. All of it. And but so many words, he was saying, imagine having your whole lifestyle based on your job. I said, damn. Because when you reach that type of money, it's supposed to be freedom. That's the, that's the whole, that's the whole thing. Can't fight who you trying to fuck. Right, Spawn. Like these bras talking like you got to get fucking Pokemon gym badges to fucking date them and shit. Yeah, they do be dating gay white men too. Because they know it's not going to last long. So getting one of them to propose, shit. And then also too, that man will know that that woman will leave his ass and take half. If he's that dumb. They probably was talking about a damn prenup. Told me the truth, they probably was talking about a damn prenup. Okay, so I get the Bentley. No, prenup. Prenup. That's funny as hell, Ghost Man. Y'all read Ghost Man comment, all right? It's Player Talk Radio. Hit the like button, hit the Cash App, support the show. The laughs are on Player Talk. Make sure y'all support the show. Let's go.
He actively wants to learn about you and your culture. That's who we want. Now, this is the most important thing when it comes to dating white men. After determining whether he's fetishizing you or not, this is the next most important thing.
Okay, but look at the way that you're talking about him. Are you going to talk about if it's going to be determined if you're fetishizing him or not? I bet not. See, that's the part they don't tell you. The fetish go both ways. The fetish go both ways. She's talking about something if he's fetishizing you or not. Bitch, you fetishizing him right now. Like right away, right now.
Okay, is you are going to put yourself on the pedestal of all pedestals, okay? Because white men who like black women...
And you putting yourself on the pedestal ain't gonna help. That shit ain't gonna work. Walking around like Mama Fufu and Queen of Zamunda don't work. All right, I'll give you that one, New. I'll give you that one. I'll give you that one. Because, I mean, by the time you learn all that game, you can get something better. Real talk. But just as there's a black man that will bow at this woman's feet and drink her bath water, you have a lot of white women that like to date black men, and there's some white man chasing them that would drink their bath water too and bow at their feet. To think that this shit don't go both ways is crazy. The fetish goes both ways. Real talk.
They see you as a queen. They see you as a goddess. So you need to see yourself as that queen and as that goddess. They want to worship the ground that you
It all goes back around to worship. Feminine worship. Couldn't get a black man to worship them long enough to treat them right. And they think they're going to get Brad to worship them. Okay.
So make it easy for them, okay? Let's talk about your hair.
Make
Very
it
important.
easy for them.
White guys like natural hair, straight hair, and braids. Okay, so any of those three styles you can rock. I would definitely lean towards natural. They love natural. Lean into that if you're already natural, okay?
Oh, because black guys don't. Yeah, black guys don't like natural hair. That's, you know. Weave it up for the Negroes. No natural hair for you.
There's two types of white guys who like black girls, okay? You have your spicy white, which we know that type, the swaggy one, the one who is invited to the cookout.
Spicy white. Don't tell me going into the future, you got to judge the quality of the YouTube videos that broads watch now. What's going on, UFO? Shout outs to everybody in the building. Please hit the Cash App, hit the PayPal, hit the Cash App, hit the PayPal. Spicy white. Like, what is this broad saying? You got the hot mayonnaise.
The one who has good taste in music, maybe he has a beard, and maybe he's bald. Those type of guys love black women. And then the other type of men who love black women,
Paul Wall, baby,
are going to be your golden retriever, kind of nerdy.
Golden retriever. woman's a golden retriever? I see why they killing y'all bitches. These Chicago talking about some we defending the girls. I'm like, nah, I was 2 seconds away from saying I see why she probably pissed his ass off. Some of these divestment bitches, bro, they piss everybody off. Like, some of these people just ain't good people at all. They piss everybody off.
Maybe not so much picked type of white man. Look, this video is not for sensitive people, okay? Let me just say that, okay? Now we have the two types of white men established.
And they want to believe that they have a choice in white men. Like they handpick white men, but they don't.
Let's talk about the kinds of white men that fall into those categories that like black women. You have your redheads, you have your East Coast Italians.
Yeah, she dated Goldberg, Chris G.
And then you have your bald men. Those are the men that really love and celebrate black women.
Well, that's what I was saying, D Chicago. I'm saying that, you know, a lot of these women, because they preach race loyalty, and they still want to walk around like the Queen of Zamunda when they're with white men. I mean, I get it, you know, but the thing is that, you know, they have to accept to a certain degree that they've abandoned the race that they're trying to preach loyalty to. And it's borderline hilarious. They don't hear themselves.
Why isn't she married? Why is she still single?
She getting passed around, sir.
What happened to all her ex-brads? What happened?
Let's talk about where you're going to meet white men as a black woman.
Oh
now,
my God.
Before I get this video started, here's where you're going to meet white men at. Dog parks, Whole Foods, activity-based clubs like run clubs or volleyball clubs, airports, hotel lounges, dive bars, happy hour in the financial district, coffee shops, Hinge. Be careful with Hinge, okay? There's some creeps on there and there's some fetishizers.
Why you gotta be careful?
So be very careful with Hinge. And my personal favorite, private boutique gyms. Now, if you're interested, I'm gonna.
They worry if black men are misogynists, but they're not worried, and they throw it out the window if the man that you dating might be KKK. But you know how they say it now? They're saying, "Oh, he's a Trump supporter." Oh my God, he's a Trump supporter.
Dropping a full guide on how to date white men as soon as I hit 1,000 followers, and I'm going to put the link in my bio. So if you're interested in that guide, comment guide down below. Now, one very key thing that you want to keep in mind is that
a lot of the guys that got like the Maxim toupees and the buzz hair and stuff like that, you know. Yeah, that was the show that I was trying to bring up on the last show. Chris G, Scandal with Kerry Washington. White men have always had access to black women, so the shit that these bitches are talking about is hilarious.
Want to be a regular at these places that you're going to, the run clubs, the gym, the coffee shop, wherever you choose. They need to see you multiple times before they might even approach you, okay? They have to work up the courage to even come and talk to you. So don't just think that the first time that you show up somewhere that you're just gonna get approached, because that might not happen. Now, if you're going the route of like a hotel bar or a happy hour at a financial district, you wanna make sure.
And it's funny because these are fucking millennial women talking like this. Like, what the fuck is her zillennial ass about to tell you about white men? Let's go.
You get to know the bartenders. They know your name, you know their name. They are going to be key in helping you position yourself. I hope this video was helpful. If it was, save it and send it to a friend. Warning, this video is...
And these bitches about to get more bitches killed. I hope y'all know women don't give a damn about getting other women killed because less competition for them. Men, our numbers are already low, so it don't even make sense.
Is not for sensitive people. So if you tend to get your feelings hurt easily, then please keep scrolling. You need to be firmly rooted in your blackness in order to attract the right kind of white guy. Because we're not just going for any kind of white guy. We want a very specific type. Now let's pick up where we left.
No, that's not true, D Chicago. This is why I said you got to leave the states and realize what's actually going on in the world. Because they date white, black, candy stripe. They date a bunch of different men. They're just called foreigners. They're just called foreigners.
Off. What to do if you're his first black woman. Now, in my previous video, I said it's a red flag if he's only dated white women before you, and now you're his first black woman. I still stand by that statement. But I understand that a white guy needs his first black woman. So I hear you, okay? This is how you're gonna navigate being his. You're gonna ask him 2 major questions. Okay, write this down. First question you're gonna ask him is who he voted for and why. Very important question, okay? Second question you're gonna ask him is how does he feel about white privilege? And make it an open-ended question. So you just want him to talk and just listen carefully to what he says. If you are his, there is a risk involved.
Yeah, you don't hear all of this shit when it's come down to dating black men. I showed y'all the original woman that all of these women were repeating. I have her book still. Her name is Nicole Nichols. And she had a chapter in her book. She went on Every Way Woman back in the day, which was this old low budget white YouTube channel. And it had sisters on there too, which is it was just a fucking horrible channel. Let me see if I can go find her. But she had a chapter in her book. She wrote one of the first books on divestment, modern divestment. And she had a chapter in her book, and a lot of the sisters fucked her over for this chapter. She was talking about how they had to drop the attitude. She had to tell black women, listen, we know that you have this attitude and this wall put up that you save for black men, but you got to get rid of that. You can't take that with you with them. You got to drop the attitude. So it's cool for y'all to play this game on black men, but when it comes to the white men and stuff like that, because this is what we're working hard for, you can't squander that, because you're not going to find the success that you want or get the most out of this books or whatever. Oh, you gotta drop the act. You gotta drop the act. All right, support the show, guys. Hit the Cash App, hit the PayPal, let's go.
Okay, you run the risk of him just wanting to hook up with you just to see what it's like. If you're willing to take that risk, then you can be his first black woman. I'm not going to stop you. It can work out. I've seen it work out. It's just not something that I would suggest to you. Just know it's going to require just a little bit more work and a little bit more patience. Ideally, you would want a guy who has dated at least one black woman before. Now, let's talk about some red flags that might come up. If he says he doesn't see color, be very skeptical of that, okay? Because I bet you his family's gonna see color. I bet you they do, okay? Keep that in mind if he says that. If he goes out of the way to mention that he has a black friend, as in just one, that's a red flag, okay? Pay attention to how he looks at you. Is his eye contact lustful, or is his eye contact more of like a soft admiration, okay? And this applies to any guy of any race, but make sure that you're definitely paying attention to how he looks at you. You're gonna pay attention to the type of jokes he thinks are funny. Does he think jokes that punch down to black people are funny? Pay attention to the jokes he makes and what he thinks is funny. Both of those are very important. Another huge red flag to look out for, and this might be the red flag of all red flags, but if he says he only dates black women, that is a huge red flag. He is a fetishizer, okay? It's okay if he mainly dates black women, but also dates other races, that's okay. That's actually what we want. That's the sweet spot. And that's about it for this video. I just made a full guide on how to date a white man. The link is in my bio. This is a perfect example of the type of white man that we want to avoid, okay? Any man, period, that has been with this many women is a player, but especially if he's white, he's a player and he's a fetishizer, which is even worse, okay? Sure, he says he committed to a few, but just think of all the ones—
Now, this is funny because they would never say this. And it's taboo to say this around even their divestment sisters. This is the part you don't say out loud.
he slept with that he didn't commit to. Okay, be very careful about men like this. If you're a black woman who wants to date white men, listen very carefully to what I'm about to tell you. Just because—
You know, she really need to lighten up her face. Okay, you the expert.
a white man is showing you attention and wants to take you out does not mean that he's not racist deep down. And I'm telling you this from experience. A lot of the times they'll make an exception.
And they think that what they're doing, openly saying they're emancipating themselves from black men, that they're not racist. Why does that white man got to be on top of his behavior, even though you're on top of your behavior, but he's not getting a top-notch sister?
Because they want sympathy. Now, I'm not trying to tell you that all white men are racist, because that's just simply not true. There's plenty of white men out there who truly love black women for all the right reasons. I'm just trying to let you know that just because he's paying you attention and taking you out on dates does not mean that he sees a future with you. And just because he'll show you off in public doesn't mean that he doesn't use the N-word in private. Don't get so caught up in the fact that a white man is finally paying you attention that you overlook all the red flags, especially if he's leading with provision and
not
money.
be thirsty.
Always trust your gut. Don't overlook the red flags and stay safe out there, ladies. This is why I don't date black men. Now, watch the full video before you come for me, okay? The reason why I don't date black men is because
Built like a boy. I think I look like Mercedes Moore. My bad. Recipes Mercedes Moore. Mercedes Monet. I don't date you Negroids. Let's go.
now, watch the full video before you come for me, okay?
Because black men know she full of shit.
The reason why I don't date black men is because I only date the men that are interested in me, who approach me first, okay? I don't approach men. So I can only choose from the men that are interested in me, and that just so happens to be primarily white men.
That's cat.
She doesn't date black men because she doesn't approach men, but is telling black women to go to specific places to approach white men. You have to listen to the way she says things. All of the disrespect and issues she has with men come from white men, but let's continue.
Okay, well, that's you. But on the other hand, me? Oh, I'm gonna turn up.
What makes you attracted to black women?
Brown eyes, dark skin, morenas, dark hair. I like that.
You like their dark features, okay. Tell me about the first time that you dated a black woman.
I was in the 7th grade, and she was in the 8th grade. And we know each other since we were younger.
So 7th grade, so you knew from a young age.
Yeah.
Could you see yourself marrying a black woman one day?
On the set. Yeah, I could see that. Yeah, why not? For sure. Actually, I prefer that.
For black women, how can they tell if a white guy is genuinely interested in them versus if they're just fetishizing them?
You can tell by looking in their eye, the cadence in their voice. Like, he's into you, you'll know it. If they're fetishizing, I don't know. I guess it's hard for me to even see that perspective, to be honest with you.
What do you think black women get wrong about dating guys like you?
I think probably it's an easy misconception that different folks from different strokes are all the same one way or another. And I think it's easy to just put people in a box and like, oh, you're like this, so you must be like that.
If you were to talk to black women who want to date white men, what would you tell them?
If you're attracted to somebody, just...
Now, they need this type of goofy commentary and questions and stuff like that to solidify why they're doing what they're doing. That's really what this is. It's an alibi. Okay. Oh, I found one of them. Yes, her name is Nikki McElroy. Yeah. Oh yeah. I've been doing straight up research. Listen, y'all support the show. I got it. Look, I found it. Let's go. I'm gonna try to pull it up next. Hold on.
Follow that intuition. Whatever you feel, doesn't matter who it is really, but if you haven't, don't knock it till you try it.
The minute she talks to
now, if you want to get a bitch like this, you gotta stay in the house, go to Comic-Con and play Zelda, and actually, D Chicago, I'm not in the wrong country. I'm in the right country. Half the people out here are black. You just don't know. That's another thing. There's endless niggas out here with motorbikes and Asian people. There's a lot of Asian people that are black. Go check out the Philippines and Malaysia and all them other people. They are attracted to darker skin. Wrong again. Even Thai women are attracted to darker skin. Before Americans got out here, they were dating Africans and Indians. Indian people are black, by the way. All right? Right, Spawn. He said half the people are black in Asia. Laugh my ass off. Do your research. Stop trying to pass ignorance off as intelligence, man. Yeah, I was looking at that Ghost Man. Like she's mouthing words, you know, to him.
White man, all her advice and tips go out the window. Didn't she say to avoid white men that mention black women's skin color and features? Didn't she say to avoid white men that only date black women? Also, that white man sounded like a loser. He sounded like he dates black women for a place to stay. Many divestors know they get stuck with bottom shelf Brad, which is why they have to maintain the white man's image. Black women don't want people to think they are getting top-tier white men, which is why they glaze them so much and pretend to live in luxury with them on social media. This is why most divestors stay quiet about how white men treat black women, especially the ones in this clip. Notice how they are just filming and not stopping it. Let it be a black guy and everyone jumps in to help the black women that threw punches first.
Get your hands off. His hands is off you. Get off me. His hands is off you. Get my phone. His hands is off you. Yo, his hands is off you. His hands is off you. Oh my God, bro. Yo. Where's his phone at? All right, yeah, you can't be doing that. Go my hands. She's a fucking woman. You can't be doing that.
That's a female.
But the white man, it's crickets. They let the white man beat the shit out of black women.
Because they have a no snitch policy with the white man. No snitching. Swiping, no swiping, no snitching.
Then swirlers and divestors pretend it never happened. I guess this is part of the no snitching policy that lower class women, according to white men, black women have with white men who don't like them. All the links are in the description.
All right. Shout outs to the divestment. Now let me show you the lady that actually started all of this shit. I know where the bodies are hidden. What's going on, Paul? I need y'all to hit the Cash App. Let's get at least 2 to 3 more supporters on today's show. Are you guys enjoying the show? 2 hours and a half into the madness. I'm glad you guys are here. Please look out for the cookout. Shout outs to LT, man, starting it off. Please be like him and support the show. Share the show. Hype the show. Hit all the buttons. Light something up in the chat. Do something. Now, this woman started this. She went up on these white people show. Well, there are black people there too. She was the first on the internet with this divestment shit. And I don't know why women abandon this channel. I guess once the bad content start dropping, but hey.
Live from Los Angeles, here's Everyway Woman.
Welcome back to Everyway Woman, and today Natasha's going to tell us about
Now today on this show, there was a bunch of white women on the show, and she went, and this was just pure disrespect. She went in the middle of a bunch of white women and was telling them how to get white men. As a black woman. Type of shit is this? But let's go.
wonderful book she's been reading. Oh, I love this.
Sometimes they will entertain this because of the boldness. It's like, damn, I can't believe this woman is that bold. Let's let her look stupid. It's good for rating.
Book, and it's by our good friend, beautiful author and actress.
And I got this book. I should do a review of it.
Nikki.
That's what I bought it for, but hey.
Elroy. And this book is A Black Girl's Guide to Dating White Men. Now, this book could help out anybody, but what made you decide to write The Black Girl's Guide to Dating White Men?
Well, I have a lot of girlfriends, black girlfriends, that had never dated white guys before. So
now look at her. And she has a kid. All right, so she's a single mother at this point. And mind you, the white man can get a woman without a kid. All right, let's go.
So they would ask me questions like I was going out on a date with an alien or something like that. And I'm like, wait, it's the same thing. And I can't believe you're asking me this. So since the production of this book, I gave it to them and I answered every last one of their questions that they had, gave it to them. I'm like, is there any more? And I added all the answers and I compiled into that book.
Well,
and so we have
I love this book because it's got helpful information about how to order wine, because that does make you look so much more classy.
It does, and it's not just about looking classy, and it's about being knowledgeable about things that are out there. I mean,
why, if you are classy, why would something have to make you look classy? And it goes back to what I've been telling you guys for years. Half the shit that we talk about boils down to just straight up decency. The fact that you have to bribe them into being decent human beings is crazy. The fact that you have to tell them about being decent human beings is crazy. All right? Let's go.
Most of us didn't even know about Moscato until the rapper just came out.
And Moscato is I'm not even gonna lie, it's good wine, but it's low tier. It's low tier. graduate to Riesling, Chardonnay, Pinot Grigio, Gewürztraminer, it's just sweet, but let's go.
With the song.
Yeah.
So I want to, the book is for all ages, so I know a lot of older black women are probably offended. So, you know, so they, it's for like the younger crowd too.
And one of the great things about it is it's really easy to understand. Like, regardless of your background, your education level, your age, there's not a lot of big words. It's something that you can read easily and quickly. And it's funny too, you know?
Yes.
Like, it's really funny.
That's
So
my
like, you're a really good
background.
comedian.
Thank you. Yeah, so like, I definitely wanted to get it to where it was a quick read. So if you're out on that date, you pull it out in your purse, and what did she say about this? And so that, you know, you can open it up.
Especially, I like the part about white men are hair pullers.
Did she take a survey on that? Like, approaching some white men, like, hey, what
part of my field work?
What
part of my field work?
Yes, because I know I've had incidences with that.
You have to let them know that about the hair situation.
Shout outs to LT, man. Like a bookkeeper, bro. The hemp accountant, CPA.
You're wearing a weave, if they can pull or not. Or you have to do a double sew.
Wow, you're gonna alert your hairdresser. I'm dating a white man. Can you please do my weave real quick?
And a lot of white men, I'm gonna tell you the truth, a lot of American white men started liking weaves because they were dating African women that had horrible weaves. African women have horrible weaves and the micro braids and stuff like that, you know. But let's go.
Give me that extra security.
So I know you said with your black girlfriends you shared the book and they loved it and it was really helpful.
Them
But what
bitches ain't
about
read
with
that
other
book.
people? Like, how have been the reactions to, you know, white women and
I
black
think
men?
white
black
women love it. They want to read it because they're having a hard time dating white men too.
Yes.
So my Asian friends are having a hard time dating white men too. So it's an overall dating book that's out to help everybody.
Because these things you can, you know, it appeals to black men. It's still the same thing because you still want to know how to order the correct food, order sushi. So this is for everybody. And what's really good is this book gives you some confidence.
Yeah.
Because it is funny, but then you still have serious issues about, you know, when his family treats you with disrespect, how to handle that.
And I approached everything as a tongue-in-cheek kind of way. So it's to put these things out on the table, to give us discussion so we could talk about it instead of like our country's been hiding stuff under the carpet for forever. So it's about time that we discuss it so then we can move forward.
Well, it's a shame. You know, we have a black president and we still have these issues.
Yep.
And I know you know, you were born in Kentucky and then you lived in Sacramento and you lived in Marysville.
Yes.
So your experiences, you've had a lot of experiences with
going from country to country to country. And hear my mom tell stories about, you know, we were one of the first black, or our family, not me, but my family, one of the first black families to move into the suburbs of Louisville. So they used to have swastikas and crosses burned in their yards. They went through all that. So of course, when I start dating white,
No, of course you would think that you would be the least, if you grew up seeing all that, you would think that you would be the least attracted by that, but you guys are intrigued by it. You know? LT Man said, I know 2 dimes and a nickel equals a quarter. And 4 out of 4 equals $1. Do I look or sound like a financial advisor? News says they was wearing horrible blonde and white wig. Yeah, that's true. Right, LT man. They like it natural. They like the musk. Didn't y'all just see the other day, was it Zazie Beats? One of those weird bohos, one of those weird bohemian women talk about something. She takes bitch baths. She sprinkle a little water on her coochie and go about her day. Like, God damn. She She literally said she takes a whole bath. Bitch bath, you know. She doesn't have enough time in her rich ass day to take a damn shower. And they say that shit like everybody gonna agree with them.
Guys, what I hear from my mom is, oh, watch out, he's gonna take you to a dark alley and things like that. But it's growing past that with what they have to do.
So have you ever had to deal with like bad reactions when you're out with a white man and people responding to you guys?
Mostly by black men, and they could be holding hands with a white woman at the same time.
Oh yeah, Ghost.
So you think the black men are being hypocritical when they see you with a white man?
Yes.
Well, Nikki, tell us what else you're working on.
We're in production and pre-production, or not pre-production. We are in, I can't think of the word.
Production?
Okay. Reboot. Actually, right now we are in, we're working on the TV show for the book, A Black Girl's Guide to Dating White Men.
I bet that is going to be so much fun.
And hilarious.
Wow. Well, it just sounds like you've been having a great time. And
I have.
And a lot of fun research. And the pictures, too, are hysterical. Some of them are just great.
The do's and don'ts of what to
wear. Exactly.
Yeah.
So,
we especially like the underwear.
No panty lines.
Yeah, the no panty lines. Well, thank you all for joining us for another edition of Every Way Woman. We hope to see you back really soon.
All right, hold on. God damn it. Yeah, YouTube don't fucking.
So we got some new information.
Live.
I wanted to take a look at this video. Now it's gone. Damn it, it's gone. Oh yeah, I saw this. Tariq. They said Tariq. Now she went in on Anton Daniels. We probably covered that on another show. Oh yeah, even Nia Long was talking about dating YNs, and she posed for Playboy. A little too late, man. There was another video. Let's see if this woman has became active and said anything recently. Are you fucking kidding me? There's a podcast full of nothing but deaf women and it says only oh Jesus Christ. I'm gonna, y'all about to go to hell with me if I. What the fuck does a mute podcast sound like? Can they even hear if their sound is good?
2, 1.
What's up, y'all? I'm your host, Tokahanis, and this is Only Sounds. Hey, this is the show where using Only Sounds will be your only option. The squad is split into 2 teams today. Let's let Kanisha introduce our teams. Kanisha, what are our teams?
Imagine trying to cut somebody off, but you're deaf. Oh, going in gasoline draws. Y'all, please hit the Cash App, hit the PayPal. I ain't gonna be monetized for long, bro. I'ma just accept it. I'ma just accept it. Shit. God. My heart is in the right place. Now, I typed in Nikki McElroy. I thought YouTube just gave me some random shit. But she's here. She's in the top corner with the black screen. And this is a little bit more recent. This is 2 years ago, if I'm not mistaken. 2 years ago. All right.
Team names.
Okay, I was thinking and I was looking. So first, I'm gonna take from the Gucci to G and Chevy. You know that's a ride, so I want to call them the G Riders. That's what I want them to be. I like that. Let's ride, let's ride. That. You know what I'm saying? Hey. I'm feeling it. Y'all with it?
Some G's on that baby.
Okay. Mind y'all, even deaf black girls want to be ratchet. Even the girls in the wheelchair, they want to get up and shake side to side and twerk. So. There's no escaping it.
And for the other team, I know these two personally, and one thing I know, they are straight shooters. So I just want to call them the straight shooters. And they got their hair laid today, so it's a double entendre around here. So I'm with it, the straight shooters.
The straight shooters. Hello, introduce yourself.
Hello. I am Nikki McElroy, and I'm ready to drive their little G-Wagon off the cliff because we about to go.
Oh my God, she aged for the worst.
In today.
Getting
You ain't never. She ain't never seen a Chevy with butterfly doors, but okay, girl.
It's about to get crazy.
I'm John Cena. I don't really got no beef with nobody, so I mean, I'm gonna let it keep drive, and y'all know I'm just gonna eat in the pasture side.
You know you gonna eat. Well, we know if anything you gonna do is eat. All right, let's go.
Yes, and the riders, the G Riders. Was it? Yes.
G Riders.
G Riders.
Shorty wanna ride.
Chevy.
Go on and introduce yourself, boo.
Oh, so I'm Chevy the Sheegan. I just put the IG up there real sweet, but I go by Chevy. That's it, right? I'm from Detroit. Live in LA, just relocated to the DMV, so
okay,
happy to be here.
Yes, thank
you. she in my area.
Bitch! That's a huge bitch! That's a huge bitch!
All right. Hello, I'm Tatiana Gucci, aka Gucci, and it's about to be a drive-by on the shooters. You heard that? I got Chevy from Detroit.
Okay, I think she's probably the deaf one. Even when they can hear, they don't. Shout outs to LT, man, and shout outs to NVIDIA. Yeah, man, this hoodie, man. Woo-wee. Fire.
Okay.
She clearly got the best aim on this team. Let's go.
All right, listen, guys. We're almost at the 3-hour mark. We need at least 1 or 2 more supporters. If not, we got to shut it down. All right. If not, we gotta shut it down. All right. Shout outs to everybody here. It's Player Talk Radio. Let's get it.
Clearly, yes. I love that. And of course, as our guest judge today was once a player.
Absolutely.
And now in the judges' seats, we have comedian Kanisha.
Hey, like I said, I'm not a player. I just judge a lot. That's my name. That was good. That was good.
This is horrible.
Yes, I love that. And of course, we're happy to have everyone. Each round will consist of different games using various sounds. So after all 3 rounds have been played, the team with the most points will be declared the winner and will win a prize today. We are going to bring up the rules, a few rules to remember. You cannot use your hands. So there are no words, only sounds. Onomatopoeias are your friend. Snip, bam, boom. You cannot use your hands. You are allowed your hands out of frame, or you can use it if you want to bang on something. We just don't.
You gotta bang on shit to cut each other off. Okay, this will be interesting. But let's see the other videos they have with Nikki McElroy. This is her page right here. She was the original divester that doesn't get her credit. All right, she changed her name, Goldighty. I think she went back to dating brothers too. Okay, 4 months ago, she's in Aruba. Oh, she out in Taipei. Okay. Sometimes, sisters, you got to go travel your own damn self. You can find a white man abroad. They the real ones with the jungle fever, for real. Mockumentary, drunk dialing. What the hell? This was in the thick of it.
What you saying? You got the story out of my foot?
It's me. I just want to talk to you whenever you're like.
There's an epidemic sweeping America, one that we can only wish was silent. Tonight on 48-Hour Films Investigations, Drunk Dialing, the End of Silence. According to the National Security Agency, 1 in every 4 calls made between the hours of 11 p.m. and 6 a.m. is made under the influence of alcohol. So, what is a drunk dial?
Drunken dialing
This shit
is
standard
when
now.
an individual
Back in 2009, this shit was news. This shit's standard now.
drinks copious amounts of alcohol.
Niggas used to drink though when we had to make free calls after 9 o'clock. So,
And usually in a blackout state, phones another individual. There's the apologetic drunken dial.
I just feel like maybe if we cuddle, it'll be okay.
There's the sexual overture.
Hola, baby. It's Carlitos. I just got home from the club and I wanted to call and see if you wanted
I'm off a FIFA. I'm off a FIFA tequila.
to come over, baby.
Oftentimes there's an expression of
Who's gone wild, baby?
You know what? After all your fucking friends and your fucking car and your wait.
we can't forget the confessional drunken dial.
John, there's your brother. Remember when you went out of town on that business trip? Before you and Janine were married, I had to come over to help fix the sink. I fucked up, man. I fucked up.
But more often than not, it's an amalgamation of all types of drunken dials.
I never thought that something I cannot remember could affect my life so profoundly.
And I'd be alone by myself, and I can just like hit the guys and see who's gonna make it over tonight.
People are at their best when they're drunk. I mean, you always...
Oh, look. So back in the day, she was laid up with a nigga. Ah, the culprit is right here. The smoking gun.
know what you're gonna get. You know you're getting the truth. You know, I don't know if you know what I mean. Like the truth comes out. There's no inhibitions that
she bold as hell to keep
guard
this
isn't
up
up
on her social
anymore.
media.
I don't know what it is about alcohol that gives them the right to make them feel free and let them just speak whatever they want, but you know, nobody wants to hear that.
Sure, at its worst, it's gibberish. But at its best, it's poetry.
Less than a week ago, you know, you say we're cool, and then I drive by your fucking place and I see a Land Cruiser in your driveway, and I think, you know, how many chicks drive a Land Cruiser? The answer's fucking 0.
Dialing while intoxicated can greatly affect people's relationships.
All right, well, this is what was happening. You said this is when this is before tricking was rampant. There's a lot of truth about that, you know. Tory Lanez sues prison for $100 million. I knew that shit was a money play. Who the hell wants to sit out here and be rapping? I knew that shit was a money play. All right, well, shout outs to Nikki McElroy. I see we are 5 hours away from 3 hours. Shout outs to everybody here. I'm going to cut today's show short. We might do another show. We are back. Thank you for everybody that goes above and beyond for the show, because you know I go I go above and beyond for you guys. All right. Thank you everybody for tuning in. It's Player Talk Radio. I'll put a pin in it right here. I was gonna go to 3 hours and 10 minutes, but I don't think we're gonna get the support that we need. Hopefully we get it off air. Thank you everybody that's here. We are back. It's Player Talk Radio. Good morning, good afternoon to some. Happy Sunday. I had some more stuff that I wanted to get into, but I gotta cut it short. I could be doing something a little bit more productive, which is true. Damn it. My notes are gone. I had some notes because I actually started saying, you know what, let me take some notes. Put a little bit of structure. Damn, I lost all of my notes. But anyway, I did want to talk about the difference between the online narratives versus real life outcomes. Actually, what happens behind the scene. I did want to talk about what resting in femininity and resting in preference really means, not just theory. I did want to talk about how image and lifestyle and branding can influence people's decisions more than reality. I definitely did want to talk about, you know, whether there's an unspoken pressure to maintain a narrative even when things go wrong. You know, how the sisters have a no snitching code with Brad and Chad. I did want to talk about the role that influencers online in online spaces play in shaping expectations without showing full accountability. A lot of them are quiet now. And I did want to talk about selective storytelling, how it can create a blind, you know, basically big blind spots for people following certain advice and movements. You know, a lot of these women, they turn into divestors out of being desperate. So there's a lot of people that are willing to overlook and I want to talk about the long-term costs of that and stuff. But I think I kind of got some of my point clear. I want to move on to other topics. So thank you everybody that hit the like button. Thank you everybody that hyped the show and shared the show. Shout outs to the people watching the show on the replay. Please hit the super thanks or hit the Cash App and PayPal. Please support the show on air, off air. You support Player Talk Radio because you care. I had to go through hell to get us back on air. So please, let's keep it this way. Please look out for the cookout. It's Player Talk Radio. See you guys on the next one. Peace.
What's the matter, Daddy?
Bust all in there.